SX2. Let's do it!
Shane again.
Wow, that was his best start. Perfectly executed in the first corner. Cody Shock from the outside gets the big 3-1.
Oh.
But McElrath is going to lead the way. Shock second, Anstey third, and the battle between the top three in points is on.
Shane McElrath had that whole shot from the moment that gate dropped. He has been unbelievable tonight. But I'm guessing we're going to have a final race showdown between these two. Max hammering the whoops up the inside.
Oh.
He's into second place.
Hits the block. Shock goes out to end, uses the 90 to his advantage. And I'll tell you what, Cody Shock has been best this year in race threes, but he's going to have to fight back on Anstey now.
So clean from Max, but so aggressive. And you've got Hicks there on the Stark. He has had an unbelievable season as well back there in fourth. But it is all about these two up front once again. McElrath is out of there, dude.
He is checked with that clear track. And he's just came into the weekend with a different attitude. You can see a fire in his eye. And he has executed every single inch that has mattered. But now he's going to have to go 12 laps against the 2025 World Supercross champion, Max Anstey, with 11 wins on the season. Maybe one more big one here if he can take the one.
Lock in, guys. This is going to be a chess match. These two have been the class of the field tonight. Class of the field in the championship. If it stays like this, Shane is going to wrap up second. Max obviously getting that championship. Let's just enjoy the next 10 laps of the two best 250 riders in the World Supercross Championship for 2025.
McElrath leads 1.6 over Anstey. Shock is third, Hicks is fourth, Colin Park sitting in fifth. And Shane McElrath has been absolutely flawless tonight. Looking back on race number 2, Anstey threw everything he had at him mid-race, came up short, settled in for second, and then made a last lap charge to get back to him. And you know Shane McElrath noticed. He looked over his shoulder, he saw him there, he said, all right, let's go. We got one more to do this. And that battle is closing up now. 1.6 turns to 1.5.
Different lines there again through the rhythm section. Those guys have been choosing that different option all night. It's so hard to tell whether that's faster or slower. That's such a well-built rhythm section on this track.
Shout out to the track crew who have had work to do tonight. Oh, Enzo Lopes, you're going to see his name drop all the way down to 14. And for a rider who was sitting third overall on the night, that's going to cost him a chance at the podium. He is out.
Max just went purple with that last lap. That means he has the fastest lap time of this main event so far.
McElrath, Anstey, two champions, and as you said, two great people. Competitive, aggressive when needed, but ride clean. We are in for a good finale here between two of the best 250 riders in the world. Your defending champ and your newly crowned champ. And that gap is now down to 1.3.
Carbon copy of everything that we've seen tonight. We got 8 laps to go. Let's see if Max can turn the tables on this. Remember, as the points run, Max would get 3 points for a win. That would give him the overall. But right now, Shane has just been flawless.
And he answered with a 54.1, the fastest lap of the race. And there's been a lot of that little call and answer between the two. When one goes fast, the other goes faster. We haven't seen them together just yet. If Max can get a little bit of, close that gap, put Shane in a place where he has to play a little defense, this whole thing may change because we have not seen that gap get under 1 second yet tonight.
The last main event, it was around 1.5 the whole time. Right now, we're at 1.3. You're so right. We have not seen these guys force each other to take themselves offline or do anything different. This is just heater after heater after heater after heater. Call and response is exactly what's happened all of these main events.
Anstey's now at 1.4 down. And that is a sweet spot if you're Shane McElrath. You do not have to play defense or adjust your lines. You hear him back there, you know he's there, but you get to do your business up front. And if Max can close that gap, Jace, that changes everything because the board changes, and now you've got to play with the track, and they seem to be matching each other inch by inch. Max is going to have to find something here. He just hasn't been able to close down the gap 2 laps in a row. It just goes back and forth.
Yeah, now we're down to 1 second, so he has found something. I don't know whether there's a section that Max is faster or if they're just kind of yo-yoing lap by lap. The track's obviously going away from them now, but Max has got this down to basically bang on a second.
1.0 is the gap. McElrath with a 54.6, Anstey with a 54.6. That is so hard to nail these laps back to back to back. They both are, I mean, just think about the mental side of this too, when you're just giving it everything you have and nothing is changing. It's going to be the first to break mentally. And for Michael Hicks, you said it, what a rad season he's had at different times. The speed has been there. It's been a great showing for Hicks in the Stark future.
And if you've never ridden a Stark, these are conditions where these bikes excel. So connected. You have such a different feel, throttle to ground connection on these electric motorcycles than you do on a gas bike. Look, they have an advantage in certain places. They might have a slight disadvantage in others. This is the track that is really going to suit the Stark future. This section right here. So connected to the ground on that flat, hard surface.
And the bike looks good when you put a talented rider on it. I mean, the one area of the track where they do struggle a bit at this point is in the whoops, but you saw Hicks blitz his way to the end, then drop in, triple out. I mean, that comes from skill set, awareness, knowing your own machine, strength and weaknesses, and I think we're just seeing a guy who has dominated in arena cross, which is smaller racing, tighter racing, who is starting to excel on the big stage.
And I think it's confidence. He's got a team now in Stark Future that believes in him, and you've seen him get better. We're going back to this battle for the lead. It's at 1.1. Throw a blanket over him once more. But Max just not quite in position enough to make a real dive. You know that he's going to keep it clean, but even if he was going to go dirty, he's just not close enough to get up the inside of Shane.
I think the challenge is for him to show a wheel and really, like, I guess, present himself into a battle. He would probably have to take a line that doesn't work, and if it doesn't work for a pass, you end up losing time. So he's stuck. He's really stuck doing the same thing, and they're so evenly matched. It is getting tighter, though. I mean, you can hear him now. If you're Shane McElrath, that bike's gotten louder.
I think it's exactly what you said is about to happen. He is hearing Max now. This is the closest that he has been all night, except for the last lap of that last race, but we still have 3 laps to go. Anstey making a final push at Shane McElrath. Heartbreaking if he takes this overall. Shane has been perfect to now. This is going to come down to it.
Under second, 8/10. Right behind him.
He heard you, dude.
Oh, he did.
Heard you.
And he hears the 99. And I'll tell you what, Shane McElrath, though, this is a seasoned veteran. He's won a lot of races in his life.
That's why he has a #1 place.
Exactly. And he's built for moments like this, but he's going to have himself a fight with a absolutely dynamic competitor in Max Anstey, who's won 11 races this season, and he wants one more, and he's close enough now to make some noise.
Oh, and Shane makes a tiny mistake in that rhythm section on that first jump.
Watch this change of lines right here. McElrath covers the inside. Anstey rips the outside. He's going to slingshot off this berm. And he's right there.
And the crowd is into this race.
He is running out of time.
But Shane, dude, Shane has done just enough. He's answered the call every single time.
He is so stubborn right now in this moment. Won't give an inch to Max Anstey, who is throwing everything he's got at the #1 machine. I'm watching the whoops. Can he get close enough in the whoops to use the different line? It's maybe one of the only places on the track where they're different, but he's got to be closer.
He made that pass on Enzo Lopes in the first race in that exact spot. He's committed to that outside, rails that berm. This is it right now. He's going to go to the right of these whoops, try and slingshot. No, Shane, just that was clinical. That was such a great run. Shane needed that run through the whoops right then.
It is so hard as a racer to play defense for this long, and he's opened it back up to 1 second.
We're coming up on the last lap, Daniel.
Yeah, last lap. Shane McElrath has done everything right to this point, but he's going to have to be perfect one more time around.
Yeah, one more sprint lap for these guys. They've been throwing sprint laps down all main event off, and a big mistake from Anstey. Big mistake from Anstey.
Anstey loses the back tire in the rhythm. The gap goes to 1.4. And at this point, you just got to give credit where credit's due. Shane McElrath came into the final round and said, I have to end on top. It's been the Max Anstey story all season long. I'm sick of it. I'm going to come out and sweep this thing. He's been absolutely phenomenal.
This is a sweet victory for Shane McElrath. He needed this. He had this in him. This is what he is capable of. Shane McElrath, ride this one home, brother. You deserve this win tonight.
Shane McElrath wins the Cape Town, South Africa GP, going 1-1-1 on the night.